Like Jefferson. Let's go. My HBCU better than yours. 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 Where you from? From the north. Where you from? From the south. Where you from? From the east. Where you from? From the west. My HBCU better than yours. My HBCU better than yours. Either from the SWAC or the MEAC. Come on. CIAA or the SEAC. HBCU is where to be. We compete, but we're family. Either from the SWAC, from the MEAC, CIAA or the SEAC. Come on, y'all. HBCU is where to be. We compete, but we're still family. My HBCU better than yours. 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 Where you from? From the north. Where you from? From the south. Where you from? From the east. Where you from? From the west. My HBCU better than yours. My HBCU better than yours. You can be from the SWAC, from the MEAC, the CIAA, or the SEAC. At the end of the day, we got your back because we're family. We're family. From the SWAC, from the MEAC, the CIAA, or the SEAC. It don't matter where you're coming from, because we are still family. My HBCU better than yours. 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 Where you from? From the north. Where you from? From the south. Where you from? From the east. Where you from? From the west. My HBCU better than yours. My HBCU better than yours. Come on. Come on. My HBC is better than yours. Hey, come on. My HBC is better than yours. We still family. Where you from? Where you from? Where you from? Where you from? My HBC is better than yours. Hey, we compete, but we still family. Remember to rep your HBCU and say this real loud. My HBCU better than yours. My HBCU better than yours. My HBCU better. You can be from the SWAC, from the MEAC, the CIAA, or the SEAC. At the end of the day, we got your back because we're family. We're family. From the SWAC, from the MEAC, CIAA, or the SEAC. It don't matter where you're coming from, because we are still family.
What is going on, everybody? How you doing? It's another HBCU Alumni House Party. I'm your host, Anthony Brown. I am so glad that you are here with us on Wednesday, April 7, 2021. Listen, first of all, shout out to Real Men Teach. Hey, I had to, y'all been seeing this promo where a lot of African-American men been studying and profiling because we're educators in some form or fashion, teachers, administrators, mentors, coaches out here providing some quality work, inspiring young people to continue the good work. And I just wanted to kind of join the bandwagon and show them some love today. So that's the shirt we're wearing today. Again, if you would like for me to support and maybe endorse or to be a part of your product line, or if you want to be a part of the show and you want me to wear something of yours, hit us up. Drop me a message in the chat and we will get back with you as soon as possible. We would love for you to be one of our program partners to talk about some of the great work that you're doing in our community, especially our HBCU community. All right, so listen. First of all, let me say thank you. You have helped me raise over $17,155. $17,155 since February 1st. Shout out to Bowie State that just kind of bumped out somebody's school, and now they're in the top 10. So far, we have raised money for 18 HBCUs since February 1st, and it doesn't stop here. We got 3 more schools that we're going to be showing some love to this week, all the way up until the end of the calendar year of 2021. Now, someone asked the question, well, Anthony, What HBCUs are we celebrating and showing some love for this month of April? Well, I'm so glad you asked. I'm going to tell you right now. So again, this week we are doing Coahoma Community College, Denmark Technical College, and St. Philip's College. On next week, Monday, we start Gadsden State Community College, Drake State Technical College, and Shorter College. April 19th, Bishop State Community College, Hines Community College of Utica, and Trenholm State Community College. And then we're going to round off the end of the month, April 28th, with Lawson State Community College, Shelton State, the Fred campus, the CA Fred campus, and Southwestern Christian College. So if you know of any alumni, or if there are alumni watching right now, or if you know any faculty members, any staff members, you know, your mom and them, your cousin, you know anybody that went to any of these HBCUs, make sure they hit us up so we can make sure we can see if we can get them to be a guest. And again, to my good brother, Brother Hines, what's going on for Bowie State, man? Y'all came here and showed up and showed out last week. So glad you were here with us today. Bulldog strong, you know, once again, you know, go bold. Yes. We learned a lot about Bowie and Coppin State last week. Like, we're going to learn some stuff about Coahoma, about Denmark, and about St. Philip's today. Now, but before we do all that, let me tell you about, listen, I'm always excited when we are able to partner with other organizations that are doing some great work or want to do some support for HBCUs. Now, how many alumni or alumni chapters out there are dealing with the ideas of we don't know how to navigate this social media realm, or we need some more support and some more training of how to manage this social media area for your alumni associations, for your alumni chapters and clubs? Don't hit the like button, hit the heart button if that's you, or if you know somebody. Matter of fact, hit the heart button, hit the like button. Anyway, don't forget to hit that share button. Oh, I forgot to talk about my rewatch game. To all my tardy to the party folks, how you doing? Don't forget, you know, you always got until, if you're watching this until Monday, April 12th, you still got time to support the campaign. And to all my podcast listeners, how you doing out there in podcast world? We greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to check out the links in the description. If you're doing the replay or if you're doing the podcast, you can check out all the links that we're talking about in the description. So now, let me go back to my other question. So I asked the question again, how many of you are needing some support, whether you yourself or you know an alumni chapter or you know an alumni association or you yourself an organization that can use some more support with helping you with social media? All right. How about, would you be interested if, let's say, an organization like Facebook provided you with a certification class? Yeah. Would you be interested in participating in a certification class to learn more about social media that you can use towards your job, maybe professional development, continuing education, right? Listen, so if you're interested, I have a program just for you. And because you're watching this today and you're connected to the HBCU Alumni United and or you're connected to Anthony Brown and the National Alumni Council for UNCF, you get to do it absolutely free. You know, we're going to provide you with a certification voucher to take care of it. Let's learn more about this social media program right here.
Shout out to the innovators, the makers, the doers, the hustlers looking to grow their business, skills, and career. Facebook Elevate is a program and community that provides free digital marketing courses, potential job opportunities, and one-on-one coaching from Facebook experts. Build your online presence, kickstart your career, or become a creator, because your kinds of dreams transform blocks, cities, the world. Click to learn more. Facebook Elevate, on the rise, together.
So I'm excited the fact that we are partnering with Facebook Elevate. Now, Elevate is a community and learning platform with a mission to increase economic success for minority businesses, nonprofits, marketers, community leaders, students, and job seekers by providing a free marketing, education, mentorship, and support program. They are now offering 100,000 vouchers. Yeah, for free certification for those who are interested in being certified in digital marketing. Now, you can visit the link in the chat. We just dropped the link in the chat. so you can sign up and learn more about this program, this HBCU Elevate, whole 9 yards. Please take advantage of this opportunity. Not too often that, Facebook, they reached out to me last week and said, hey, can we do this? I'm like, why not? I think our community could benefit from something like this. And eventually, hopefully in the next couple of weeks, we'll be able to get somebody on from Facebook to talk a little bit more about the program. So again, make sure you go check out and sign up for Facebook Elevate. Right there, the link is in the chat. That's just for you. And thanks for being a part of this program. Again, hit the like, hit the share. I'm not going to hold you. We're going to go right into it because we want to talk to our guests. We got 3 schools that we are lifting up today. Listen, our first guest, she currently lives in Orlando, Florida. Yes, she is a graduate of Coahoma Community College. First time, because we didn't have anybody last year, so I'm glad she's here. Her name was Jaleesa Collins. She is a 2012 graduate. She majored in radio and television production. While at school, she was a part of the Spanish club, she was the marketing club, and was a member of the Student Government Association. Right now, she's doing business. She's retired from the military. So we, again, kudos to her, and we thank her for her service as always. She is now a student at Florida A&M University, and I guess we're gonna let her live in that rattler land, I suppose. But let's see. She retired Marine, cybersecurity specialist, author, illustrator. Listen, she's got a foundation. She does the Marine Toys for Tots Foundation. Look, she got quite a few things going on. We've been dropping her link in the chat. So not only are we going to be dropping the links to Coahoma, we're going to be dropping some links to Jaleesa. You can be able to get to know her. Without any further ado, y'all, welcome to the show right now, Jaleesa Collins.
Yeah. Ooh, thank you. That was an awesome introduction.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you slide with the FAMU thing. I'm gonna let you slide today.
Okay, let me make it this time.
Listen, I am so glad that I was able to meet you virtually the other day. It was like, as soon as I saw you join the group, and then you like Coahoma, like, oh my gosh, your school's coming up. I had to hurry up and tag you in the post. Like, I don't know who you are, but I need you.
I'm very honored. So maybe it was just meant to be.
So thank you for being here today. And let's just jump right in and talk about Coahoma Community College, because there are people who are like, what is this school? I didn't know again, ladies and gentlemen, if you did not know, yes, of the 100 plus HBCUs that we have,
Yes.
we have some HBCUs that are community colleges that are a 2-year program that kind of give you a foundation to get you where you need to be. Let's talk about your school.
All right, so Coahoma, like you mentioned, I'm a 2012 graduate. I majored in radio and television broadcasting. For me, I was just actually there recently, like in the last week and a half, and like from my time as a student to seeing how it has grown now, like they're definitely moving like in the right direction. I was kind of jealous. I'm not gonna even lie. I was jealous because I'm like, man, I wish I was still here to, enjoy, how much it has grown and to see all the different programs that's now being offered, and just the campus life and experience, it's enjoyable. Looking back on my time and then seeing, the youth and college students today, it has come a long ways. It has.
Wow. So now, for those who may not know, Coahoma Community College is located in Coahoma County, Mississippi, not far from the Mississippi River.
It is, but it's actually registered to the city of Clarksdale, which is my hometown.
Oh, okay. So you from Mississippi?
I am. I just live in Florida. Don't get it twisted now. I'm a Mississippi. Hey, born and raised.
Now listen, I ain't gonna hold you, because actually I have family from Greenwood, Mississippi.
Oh, that's right down the road.
See? I got some connections.
It's a small world. It's a small world.
I got some family down in the SIP. Come on.
Everybody has family that traces back to the SIP. No matter where you go.
So now, what connected you to Coahoma as opposed to going straight to FAMU?
Well, FAMU, that's a little later in life, because that's the now. So I can kind of briefly take you through how I got to that point.
Okay.
while I was in high school, I did dual enrollment. So while I was a high school student, I was taking college classes to where by the time I actually graduated, I was basically done with my associate's degree. But I went to summer school, and I did 2 semesters at Kahoma to complete my Associates of Arts degree and to also kind of get that college experience. I was on a scholarship, so it was from Kahoma, yeah.
That's college.
So, to stay home, save money, and go to school for free, like who would pass up the opportunity? And I'm grateful and I'm thankful that I did go to community college first, because it prepared me drastically for the university life, for a 4-year institution. And I was ahead of my peers, believe it or not. So to kind of see that jump as to, students that went straight to a 4-year university versus those that did community college, you definitely can tell that there was a little bit more discipline and honor in those that went to community college. So I'm grateful. Like Kahoma did a lot for me.
Awesome. Now, when did you in the military? So when did you sign for the Marines? Was it during that
So
time?
after I left Kahoma, I went to the University of Memphis for a bit, and then started on my bachelor's. And then from there, I joined the Marines, and that's when I went to go serve my country.
Awesome. Okay. Now, before we go any further, let's real quick. For our viewing audience, if you've never been on the campus, if you've never been to Clarksdale or Coahoma County, Mississippi, again, I guarantee you
definitely need to go. You definitely need to
visit. Listen to me, like I'm still there. So like I got family, like I'm like in the neighborhood. But you need to come on down to Mississippi, visit the campus. It's a great option and opportunity for students. I love the fact that you have a dual enrollment program to allow students the opportunity to take classes during their, high school time, all the way up to the opportunity where they can probably even just go on and transfer and finish out. I think that's absolutely amazing that a lot of schools offer that program to kind of get you that firm foundation and that footing before you can transfer.
And that head start.
Let's see. We're going to talk about that. So let's go take a look. Let's go take a video. Let's go take a look at the campus. We've got a video we're going to show you. And then we're going to talk a little bit more to Jaleesa about the campus and about what she's doing now, besides being a FAMU student. She's got some other stuff that she's doing that, we're going to talk about this whole HBCU-ish world. Let's go check out Coahoma Community College.
Earlier this year, our world changed forever. The onset of the COVID-19 pandemic would forever change the trajectory of everyday lives. Higher education and Coahoma would be no different. The institution moved swiftly and effectively in the best interest of safety, maintaining its pledge and charge of providing quality educational services to those in which it serves. With the lessons learned and plans in place, Coahoma forged ahead, forward to fall 2020. The semester, like months before it, would be different from the normal hustle and bustle of the Coahoma campus. But what remained the same was the mission of service, a commitment to those intrepid dreamers who dare to seek better and improve their lives. The institution's leadership met often, virtually, plotting a course to maintain serving students. In those meetings, the college laid out plans to protect and maintain public health by providing PPE, installing temperature scanning stations, and other practices, plans, and policies following CDC best practices and procedures. The delivery of courses and instructions adjusted to the new normal by going online and in other various formats. Though obstacles not seen in our lifetime existed, Coahoma moved forward, continuing to survive and thrive. The institution moved ahead with capital improvement projects like the Student and Family Enhancement Center, or SAFE, and work began on bringing Curry Hall up to a modern facility conducive to 21st century learning, and repair projects started on Whiteside Hall. Coahoma filled the needs of students by providing laptops and ebooks, fueled by a student support initiative entitled CCC Persist. CARES Act funds were distributed to meet the financial needs of students. Though the work looked different, it never changed. The fall 2020 semester went on, Coahoma went on, and moved forward. Since our founding in 1949, Coahoma has been a beacon of hope. For over 70 years, we've had an unwavering belief in an education rooted in creativity, values, and intellectual curiosity. Much has changed since Coahoma opened its doors in 1949. Still today, we remain a vital part of our community, changing the lives of countless successful Tiger alums. This is our charge. This is our mission.
Beautiful. Now listen, as soon as that video started playing, girl, you lit up like a Christmas tree.
Cause I was excited, just to see my hometown, my community college. Like you don't understand what that feeling does to you.
So if you were able to right now give the flowers, the roses to somebody, to a professor or a faculty member, a staff member right now, to someone who made a difference in your life, who would it be?
It's so many from Coahoma. I don't want to just pick one. Can I shout out a couple?
Yes, you can shout out a couple. Yeah.
I definitely want to shout out Miss Griffin. She's a staple out there at Coahoma Community College. Miss Dunn, Karen Dunn Woods. And then who else? There's so many. Miss Bosher. Like there has been so many professors and instructors and staff that just, help me, not only just from an academic standpoint, but just from personal development as well, to where, believe it or not, I actually kept in touch with a lot of them throughout the years. And even when I go home, I visit and still communicate with them to this day. Like, I'm just grateful for like all of the life experiences and knowledge that they just bestowed upon me.
Awesome. That is beautiful. Now, I got two more questions. So before we get up out of here, one, right now, okay, so part of what we do, if you saw at the beginning of the show, I said, the fact that we raise money for our institutions.
Yes.
And so far, we raised over $17,000 for 18 schools. And now this week, we are raising money to raise awareness and raise some money for Coahoma and Denmark and for St. Philip's this week. Now, last year, I don't know what happened. Not saying it's a bad thing, but last year, Coahoma snuck in here and raised $2,105.
I saw that.
Yeah. So, and that was with no representation. I got an alumnus today, y'all. I got somebody who's lived it, breathed it, walked the campus, lived the city. That's her hometown. So Jaleesa's going to tell you one more time why you should be supporting, or why students would benefit from a donation from viewers like you. Because again, like I've always been saying, I believe that all HBCU alumni can support all HBCUs.
Exactly.
So I'm not just talking to the Coahoma Community College Tigers. I'm talking to everybody. So I'm going to let her just have a quick moment and talk about why we should want to support and put 5, put 10, put 25 on Coahoma tonight. And from tonight all the way to next Monday. You got until next Monday night, 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to still make a donation. But go ahead, Julie. I'm going to let you.
Well, I just want to use this time to encourage, more alumni to give back, because at one point that was us. Like, we were those students on that campus, where we wanted people to help us meet our goals and our objectives, and to see the school just, progress in terms of the programs, from the academic departments, the sports departments, to just give back, because, you want to raise money so that we can keep those programs in operation. You want to keep the school thriving and performing. So if you can give, please give. It's much needed, and it's also much appreciated.
Awesome. I appreciate you sharing. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you know how I normally do. Now, I'm going to show this only because I'm going to pretend like we just started this campaign today, even though I started this campaign at 11:30 on Monday. Today, Wednesday. I'm going to pretend like we just started this campaign today. And so, like we always do, we share the total and let you know where we are so far. So right now, we are at, y'all can see the screen, right? I want to make sure y'all can see what I see. Load this up a little bit. Because our goal is to always try to raise at least $1 more than what we raised last year. So last year, again, we raised $2,105. We want to try to raise $2,106.
Well, let's get the word out. We got to get the word out.
Get the word out. I need y'all to help me. I'm in a Facebook group with over 86,000 alumni,
Oh, wow.
all HBCUs. That should not be zero. Matter of fact, if you give right now, we might even see your name pop up on the screen. You're like if you give like right now. So we dropped the link in the chat just in case you missed it. We can drop the link again. The link is in the chat. We will drop it again in a moment if you missed it, so that way you can make sure you have an opportunity to give. And we want you to just go on and show them some love. Put 5 on it. Put 10 on it. Give them something, all right? So now, before we get up out of here, Jaleesa, real quick, talk about you have a book, or you're working on a book. Which one is it?
Oh, it's a coloring book. It's a coloring book.
Okay.
This is actually my second coloring book. I just recently published my first one, which is called Down in the Delta, about my hometown. And this second one that I'm getting ready to release here by the end of this month is called HBCU-ish, HBCUs Matter. And what I'm doing is I'm trying to change the narrative with HBCUs and the misconception that a lot of people have in terms of historically Black colleges and universities. I'm trying to encourage more students to, return our tools and our resources, and most important, the student body, back to these institutions so that we can keep them alive and thriving and open. Because believe it or not, a lot of the world don't really know what a lot of HBCUs are. So just passing on those legacies and traditions of what goes on at HBCUs and how they came about. And that's the reason and the inspiration behind my coloring book.
Awesome. Matter of fact, we got a viewer right here that said Jean Johnson. She's an alum of Lincoln University of Missouri, who now lives in Detroit, Michigan. She says, "You go, girl!"
Hey, tell her thank you.
So you are doing some amazing work. Listen, I'm not gonna hold you. I hope if you can stick around, I'm gonna bring you back in a little bit. If you can stick around, then we can go.
I can stick around.
Call some of your friends, call some of your alumni, tell them, hey, we got to make that zero move.
We'll do. I'll be working behind the scenes.
Going to work behind the scenes, y'all. This has been Jaleesa. I'm so glad she came to be a part of this accredited Oklahoma Community College, doing some phenomenal things out here, protecting our country and all that great stuff. Listen, don't touch that dial. Unless you're hitting that like button, unless you're hitting that share button. And all of my replayers and all my rewatchers and all my podcasts, don't forget to hit the link in the description below. And we'll be right back with more of the HBCU Alumni House Party right after this. Yeah, right after. It's coming. It's coming.
STEM is precise, no margin for error.
Dare to forget that. Dare to have fun with it. Get weird with it. Dare to send those old STEM theories flying past the neighbor's house into outer space. Dare to program something internet-breaking, record-breaking. Dare to blow their minds. Dare to learn the difference between sedimentary and metamorphic rock. Go find those rocks. Dare to keep daring. Dare to STEM. Check out She Can STEM to get started.
Are you interested in attending an historically Black college or university? Hello, my name is Robert Mason. I'm president and founder of the Common Black College application. Our application allows students to apply to over 50 historically Black colleges and universities at the same time for only $20. HBCU graduates have been some of the most renowned individuals in their respective fields since the late 1800s. In addition to that, our faculty and staff are truly committed to your success, and they have a vested interest in seeing that you do well. That, coupled with the academic rigor and the fact that you will establish lifelong relationships, are just some of the many benefits of your attending an historically Black college or university. So if you're interested in completing the Common Black College app, visit our website at commonblackcollegeapp.com to apply now. Thank you, and get educated.
America, land of the free. It's at the core of who we are. Freedom. The freedom to live without fear, to drive through all 50 states, to sleep safely in our own beds, the freedom to jog where we please, to watch birds in the park, to wear a hoodie, the freedom to breathe. Before we celebrate the freedom most Americans have, we must fight for the freedom all Americans deserve. Because no matter your religion, gender, disability, age, race, all lives can't matter until Black lives matter.
HBCU is where to be. We compete, but we're still family.
My HBCU better than yours. My HBCU better than yours. Where you from? Where you from? Where you from? Where you from? My HBCU better than yours. Me from this one or the MEAC, C-A-double-A or the ZIAC. At the end of the day, we got your back because we're family. We're family from the SWAT or the MEAC, C-A-double-A or the ZIAC. I be having fun, y'all. I be over here partying. All right, listen. That was good. Thank you, Jaleesa, for allowing us to take another look at what you do and for checking out Coahoma Community College. Now, listen, we ain't gonna hold you. Denmark Technical College is our next school that we're lifting up, and we are just going to just celebrate. We're gonna keep all of our schools on the prayer list because we all need the support. We all need the love. Now, our next guest is she works at Denmark by way of graduating from another HBCU. Yeah, so Jamecia Murray is, like I said, she's the director of admissions and enrollment. I think that's the right title. If not, she gonna get me right. She gonna get me right if I got it wrong. She's a 2009 graduate of Wiley College. Yeah, down there in Texas. But she was a mass communications major, but now she's working admissions over at Denmark. She is a member of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated. Y'all show some love. Make some noise for Jamecia.
Hello.
How you doing?
Hello, everyone.
How's it going today?
I'm well today. Excited to be here with you today.
I'm glad you were here. Listen, you just I just read your email, Anthony. It's just been a lot happening, but we're gonna work this thing, and we're gonna figure this out.
We're going at warp speed over at Denmark Technical College. So
tell me a little about so you work in admissions.
Yes. I've worked in admissions for the past 11 years now. 11 going on 12 years. I started right after graduation at Wiley College, and I've had a passion for it ever since. So I'm excited.
Awesome. I was just meeting the young, vibrant young people. Like, what do you want to be when I grow up? I don't know. I want them to help people. Okay, we got you.
and that's what happened. I didn't know. I've always mass communications. We love radio and film, but I was in that panic mode about what I was going to do next. And the director at the time, Miss Alvina Jones, was like, well, you can come work for me for a little while, and a little while turned into me being the director there. So it's been a pleasant experience.
Awesome stuff. So at Denmark, so real quick, if by chance, because sometimes we do have students who are watching. So let's give everybody your 30-second elevator speech. So I met you for the first time. I'm aspiring high school senior. I don't know if I want to go to college, and I'm not sure because my grades are shaky. And what do you tell me?
Denmark Technical College, a great HBCU with a technical attitude. I meet so many students who are interested in cosmetology, barbering, but they want to go to HBCUs. And so now you have the best of both worlds. Those tech, we make our students job ready. We give them something practical they can leave out the door with, but we do have associate's degrees available for students who want to stay and go into a 4-year institution. So, but for those students who are looking for that hands-on, a lot of our young ladies are into cosmetology, nails, hair, all that kind of stuff, and they still want that HBCU experience. So that was what it was for me. I didn't know much about Denmark Tech prior to coming, but this was a great place for students to thrive. We're one of the few technical schools who have residence hall, so you can stay on campus and really have that experience.
Really?
Yes. So I was sold. I was like, this is a great place for students who want to be away from home. You have the option to, commute back and forth, but because of where Denmark Technical College is situated, it's kind of hard. There's not any public transportation available in the city of Denmark. It's rural South Carolina. So we have a very safe campus, enclosed, and you can stay there. You can stay on campus till you finish.
Okay, so how did you all manage with the pandemic this past season?
And we were one of the few schools who opened up in the fall of 2020. So we limited students to one student per room. We have testing on our campus every day. So we actually have a testing center, COVID testing company that comes out and set up and test students every day. So there's a mandated mask wearing. We've socially distanced. Even our activities have been virtual activities, but the students still have a chance to interact and do things on the campus. So it's been a very safe. We've had minimal cases, maybe about 3 all last semester with students, faculty, and staff. So very safe campus. But a lot of our students experience what we call home insecurities. So they needed to be back on our campus. During the pandemic, all types of things were going on with students at home. So we needed to provide that place for them to get out to make focus.
We learned that some of our students being on campus was a safer space.
Was a safer space, yes. And so our president, Dr. Todd, made sure our students had a safe place to come.
Speaking of Dr. Todd, your president, he's been there for about a year?
A year.
Okay.
And then 10 years worth of work. But we've only been there a year. Yes.
Okay, and I know you all got some things happening on campus real soon to kind of talk about some of the newer things or some great things that's happening on campus with him. But for those who may not know much about Denmark Technical College, you've never seen the campus before, and you again in rural South Carolina. But we were able to find some video footage from about a year ago that he did an interview with a local news station when he had kind of first started on campus. So let's go kind of just do a flashback and see some of that vision of what he was what he was looking forward to as he was starting his venture, being the president of this great institution. Let's go check this out.
He's the 12th president here at Denmark Tech. I had the chance to speak with Dr. Willie Todd. He says that he's focused on students. His resume, an impressive one, with stops at a number of HBCUs before joining Denmark Tech as his Vice President of Academic Affairs and Student Services last July. His appointment comes as enrollment dwindles, with a little more than 500 students registered, and other improvements like updated buildings are needed.
A lot of the things here on the campus were what I would call low-hanging fruit. We're looking at painting, we're looking at cleaning, we're looking at minor repairs. But then in addition to that, we also have received some grants from the USDA that we're looking at.
Now fresh scrutiny after a report revealed that money reserved for Denmark Tech in last year's budget was used to pay for personnel rather than training equipment for programs. But Dr. Todd says those issues have already been corrected.
When that happened, we were under the governance of State Tech, and there was a State Tech appointed employee who actually rechanneled those funds. As we had an opportunity to hire our own CFO, as soon as he came on board, he realized that the funds had been rechanneled, and he immediately put those funds back.
The school has been put on a 1-year probationary status period, up from a warning, risking its accreditation.
SAC-COC will actually be visiting our campus in October. And when we went to the SACS conference in December, there was nothing that they told us that we weren't already aware of. One of those things centered around governance, and then the other part of that deals with financial stability.
But his dedicated faculty and staff, Dr. Todd feels, is the strength of the college, as well as his programs that will help the community go to the next level. In the next 5 years, he sees a college that is fiscally sustainable. And Dr. Christopher Hall has been serving in an interim president role here at the college for quite some time. We've learned that he is still a part of the Denmark Tech family. He's currently helping in continuing education. In Denmark, South Carolina, I'm Aiken Bureau Chief Sean Kapitstock, WJBF News Channel 6.
And we do want to let everyone know that your probation was lifted in December.
Yeah, we cleared 14 findings, and we have no findings with Sachs COC, and that was all done with the help of, under Dr. Todd's leadership, along with the administration there. So all of those 14 findings, and when we went to Sachs in December, it was a wrap. So nothing's on the books. We're ready. We're ready, and we're taking off.
That's another reason, ladies and gentlemen, why you should be giving a donation to Denmark Technical College today. What a great reason. You all were able to clear all that, baby. Dr. Todd and his administration, you're part of that leadership, was able to clear all that. And now you're able to move onward and upward and be able to really make a difference for students, maybe provide them with those obtainable skills, those vocational programs, as well as giving them that bridge if they want to transfer to a 4-year program, I presume, correct?
Yes, we do. We do allow them to our associate degrees, Associate of Science and Associate of Arts, allow them to transfer into the 4-year institutions. We also offer dual enrollment for students as well. Wow. So a lot of great opportunities. One of our most popular programs now is the practical nursing program. So our Dean of Nursing has just been overwhelmed with applications because it's a really good program. And students are able to get that hands-on experience and go out into the workforce. Yes.
I love it. Now I'm about to go over here. I'm about to pull up the totals real quick because just like always, now last year, Denmark, we raised, let's see, we did $650 for Denmark last year.
We did.
I am looking forward to some donors to be able to help us see if we can help reach that 651 or higher. Now, mind you, here's something I'm letting most of my viewers know. If you gave last year, trust and believe, more than likely, Anthony's going to tag you in a post to remind you, hey, you supported in 2020. We hope you support in 21. Oh, don't think I'm not going to do some donor stewardship and ask you, hey, doesn't matter if you went to Denmark or not. I want you to support, So give me another 5 and put on it. And all that great stuff. So I don't know, Jamecia, if you want to share with our viewing audience another reason why they should support Denmark today.
Just support the student that you were. That we all have a student that we come in contact with that was just like us, or remind us of us when we were in college. I know without the help of some organizations such as UNCF and the Tom Joyner Foundation, I needed help with school, and were able to provide me with an opportunity. And so we're grateful for networks like this one who will, help students get the exposure. We don't need our students saddled with debt. Let's give to help them offset some of those costs that it takes to go to school. And they need you. They are happy when someone says, hey, we got this scholarship for you. And we'll dedicate it to you. We'll put your name on it. You just let us know. Okay.
So right now, I see some people are sharing the post. People are giving right now. Y'all got $25 on it. Let me see. I'm over
Come on now. We love to have the kind that jingles, but we'd rather have the kind that folds. Come on.
We got some more paper.
Okay.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, again, remind you again, everything we raise goes straight from you to the institution. It doesn't touch my hand. I'm just a cheerleader. I'm just here, just cheering it on. I'm thankful for my committee who helped me put this on every week, every month. But we don't touch the money. We just want you to give, and whatever we collect from Monday to Monday goes straight from you to the institution that we're raising money for that week. That's it. That's all we do, and that's how we do it. So listen, I need y'all to keep giving, keep hitting that share button, keep hitting that like button. Again, for all my replayers, all my tardy to the party folks, all my podcasters, please find the links in the description so you can learn more about the campaign. You can follow along. If you're not part of the HBCU Alumni United page, we are 86,000 members strong. We have got to be the largest HBCU group of its kind on Facebook. That's why they reached out to us to do that Facebook Elevate. If you missed that, we're going to play that promo one more time before we get up out of here. And again, we just want to be a blessing to all of the institutions. Listen, I'm not going to hold you. I'm going to take a quick pause. I'm not going to take a pause. I need you to stay right there. Don't you move. Don't you move. I'm going to go talk real quick about St. Philip's College real quick. So, Jamecia, I'm on, I'll be right back with you. Don't you go.
Okay. Come back.
Okay. Look at somebody, April Nolan, a proud Oklahoma Community College alum. Thank you so very much for joining us today and all that great. And then listen, St. Philip's College, located in San Antonio, Texas, has a distinct pleasure of having a dual designation. Not only are they historically Black college, but they're also historically Hispanic in serving institution as well. Now, I'm gonna pull up some more information about them. While I do that, let's go check out this video of St. Philip's College. My bad. I'm sitting here watching the video and texting and totally. Hey, welcome back. So listen, St. Philip's College is a public community college located again in San Antonio, Texas, and is part of the Alamo Colleges district. It currently serves more than 11,000 students in over 70 different academic and technical programs, and it's the westernmost HBCU in the United States. And like I said, it services a very diverse population through educational, academic achievement, and career readiness. As a historically Black and Hispanic serving institution, it's a vital facet of the community, responding to the needs of the population, a rich ethnic, cultural, and social economic diversity. So again, I'm sure now last year we were able to be a blessing. Let me look at the totals real quick. Last year we were able to raise $150. Come on, y'all. Again, I believe all HBCU alumni can support all HBCUs. We all had to start from somewhere. They can use our help too. They can use our help too. Our students are going to all different kind of places and excelling in all different facets of life. Why not be a blessing and support some of our young people during this time of need? The need is always great. It was great then, and it's great now. It's going to be great even later in the future. So let's support our institutions. Again, Coahoma Community College, Denmark Technical College, and St. Philip's College. Now listen, I'm not going to hold you too much longer. I'm going to bring our guests back for this evening so they can have any parting words, any remarks they want to share with us. So again, we want to bring back Jaleesa to the show. And then we also want to bring back Jamecia back to the show. Yes, awesome. Matter of fact, I'm going to do it like this so I can sit between the both of these beautiful young ladies. I'm going to sit right here in between them. That way I can look to my left and I can look to my right. And yeah, that's what we're doing here today. So ladies, thank you so very much. Y'all been making some phone calls or doing some text messages. The needle moved. No one's at zero.
Everybody.
No one's at zero anymore. So thank you for that. So our goal is trying to see what we can. So before we get up out of here, ladies, I'm not going to hold you too much longer. I don't know if I'm going to allow you all to say if there's anything else you want to share about your experience. And Jamecia, also, if you want to talk about your experience at Wiley College and how that's benefited you to now be at Denmark, however you want to connect those dots, please do. If you got any shout outs to anybody, this is the time. Jaleesa, we're going to go with you first.
All right. Well, I do want to make some shout outs specifically to Coahoma Community College. I noticed that, I've been paying attention over the years, even though I've been away. They just created a new gaming team. So they have what they're calling, I just saw it the other day, the Tigers Gamers. And I thought that was pretty dope that they now have a team of gamers. And I also want to shout out the women's basketball team who's playing tonight in Clinton, Mississippi at Mississippi College. They're in the Region 23 Final Four. So I just want to congratulate them for getting that far and for representing.
Awesome sauce. I love it. 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 Wait a minute. I was moving too fast and I was like, wait, my computer over here died on me real quick. All right. What you got, babe? Jamecia, you on mute. I can't hear you. And she's still talking. I don't know what happened. Oh my gosh. Oh no. We heard you so loud and clear earlier. All right. So I'm on wait.
Now? Okay.
There you go.
Okay, great. I just appreciate all of my experiences. I cannot talk about Wiley College because I'll get a little teary-eyed because of the impact they made on my life. But here at Denmark Tech, I'm so excited to experience the 2-year HBCU, something that I was not aware of prior to coming. But it's a great opportunity, something that I may have done, when I was looking for school, I was under the impression that I had to go to a 4-year school, but there's so many benefits for going to a 2-year school to get that head start for a cheaper price. Some of our students save so much money by going to the 2-year route first, and those who take advantage of the dual enrollment opportunity save even more money. So it's a great place to be. It's a great opportunity for that student who's looking for a more technical education. So thank you so much for having us.
No, I appreciate it. Before we get up out of here, ladies and gentlemen, as always do, we got a few announcements. Let me do some of these church announcements real quick. Every blue moon, I got church announcements. So our first church announcement is for those who are, and matter of fact, Jamecia, if we invite our whole viewing audience. As you know, again, I serve as the president of the National Alumni Council. And I also have a student group called the National Pre-Alumni Council, where we're having a virtual installation ceremony for our new officers for 21-22 school year. That'll be streamed live tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. On the UNCF National Alumni Council Facebook page and the UNCF NAC YouTube page. So again, we would love for you to come and join us and be a part of that. And then our other church announcement is about that time to get ready for HBCU Bound Day. So again, if you were a part of our group last year, we celebrated students preparing to go to college. This is for our high school seniors or community college students who are going to be transferring to an HBCU in the fall, be enrolling or transferring in the fall. So HBCU Bound is going to be this year on May 7th, Friday, May 7th. So whatever you want to do to join us and hashtag HBCU Bound and celebrate students making that decision, public, private, 2-year, 4-year, nonprofit, alumni organizations, whoever you would like to be a part of it. We'll be partnering with so many different organizations like the Common Black College Application, like Historically Black Sense, like HBCU Trivia, and so many more organizations who are going to be joining us to be a part of that celebration on Friday, May 7, 2021. So stay tuned for more information of how you can be involved and be a part of that. And we want to go back real quick because just in case you may have just joined us and you didn't know about, again, the Facebook Elevate, which is a program to connect you to get a free social media certification for jobs, for networking, all that. We're going to show you this promo one more time so you can be a part of this free program that you can benefit your organization, your alumni organization, your institution of higher learning, whoever. Let's go check this out one more time.
Shout out to the innovators, the makers, the doers, the hustlers looking to grow their business, skills, and career. Facebook Elevate is a program and community that provides free digital marketing courses, potential job opportunities, and one-on-one coaching from Facebook experts. Build your online presence, kickstart your career, or become a creator, because your kinds of dreams transform blocks, cities, the world. Click to learn more. Facebook Elevate, on the rise, together.
Awesome. Again, you got to go sign up. We're going to drop the links in the chat. And finally, before we get up out of here, and we have this, we're going to close it with the party like we open with the party. Here is today's Inspire Me moment.
Hey everyone, here's another Inspire Me moment in 60 seconds. And today's thought is, if you do not control the enemy will control you. My biggest enemy is me. My enemy takes on many forms of anxiety, depression, rejection, low self-esteem, body dysmorphia, and alcoholism, just to name a few. It's a daily fight that I'm determined to win. I want to encourage you to learn your triggers, set boundaries, develop strategies to overcome them, and it's okay to seek professional advice. It will get better when you learn to fully take control. Not today, devil. Not today. And that's all I got for you today. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to this message and go out and make today absolutely amazing.
As always, thank you for doing all the social media things such as like, comment, follow, subscribe, and share this message on all your media platforms. Even more, hit the bell notification so you never miss a video or an upload. Not today, devil. Not today. You will not win. We're not having it. Ladies, thank you so very much for being here and being part of today's show. I wish you well in all that you do in your endeavors, and we're going to continue to uplift your institutions, your alma mater, your place of work, and everybody else's institution. Don't trust and believe. We'll be getting to your HBCU soon enough, but for the month of April, we are lifting up all of our community technical program colleges for the month of April, because again, we believe that we are stronger together when we are standing united. Until next time, shoot for the moon. If you miss, you'll always be amongst the stars, y'all. I saw your message. I'm gonna give you a call in just a moment. Until then, I holler, y'all.
HBCU, stand up. Like Jefferson. Hey, go. My HBCU better than yours. 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 Where you from? From the north. Where you from? From the south. Where you from? From the east. Where you from? From the west. My HBCU better than yours. My HBCU better than yours. Either from the SWAC or the MEAC. Come on. CIAA or the SEAC. HBCU is where the beat. We compete, but we're family. They're from the SWAC, from the MEAC, CIAA or the SEAC. HBCU is where to be. We compete, but we're still family. My HBCU better than yours. 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 Where you from? From the north. Where you from? From the south. Where you from? From the east. Where you from? My HBCU better than yours. My HBCU better. You can be from the SWAC, from the MEAC, CIAA, or the SEAC. At the end of the day, we got your back because we're family. We're family. From the SWAC, from the MEAC, CIAA, or the SEAC. It don't matter where you're coming from, because we are still family. My HBCU better than yours. 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 Where you from? From the north. Where you from? From the south. Where you from? From the east. Where you from? From the west. My HBCU better than yours. My HBCU better than yours. Come on. But we still family. Remember to rep your HBCU.